Russell Brunson funnel strategy breaks down for Muslim coaches, and I'm going to show you 4 fatal mistakes that are costing you sales and the baraka that you have in your business. But the Russell Brunson funnel strategy, for those of you who don't know, is built on 3 things. First and foremost is the assumption that people buy beliefs, not product. So if you change what someone believes about their situation, then the sale will follow. The second assumption is that identity transformation is the primary purchase driver. Russell Brunson says that people who buy are going to buy because they want to become a certain character. And the third assumption is that persuasion is the goal of every single communication with your client. Every email, every page is engineered to persuade people to make them a client. This architecture for sure is a brilliant, and I want to give the credit where it's due, because Russell Brunson has built $1 billion industry. But it's built on assumptions that break down for one specific audience, which is the Muslim audience, since it doesn't follow the Islamic laws. And that's why I'm going to show you the fix. But first and foremost, let me show you 4 ways where it breaks. Like, the first break is within the attractive character that Russell Brunson has, which is the persona that you construct in order to sell your audience. But the halal fix for this, instead of you pretending to be someone who you're not, the halal fix is what I call the authentic witnessing position, which means that you don't need a character that is artificially built. Rather, you need a consistent testimony. What have you actually achieved? What have you done? Just show everything that you personally have done without lying. Because your Muslim audience is not just buying the results that you promise. They're buying from someone that they will trust. At the end of the day, people don't buy coaching, they buy coaches who can help them achieve a certain results. The second break in this Russell Brunson funnel is the artificial scarcity and urgency. Like, your audience is knowing when you use this artificial scarcity. Countdown timer reset every time someone visits the page. You say only 3 spots left when your capacity is 30. Prices go up tomorrow and tomorrow never comes. All of this are lies. The halal fix for this is what I call honest capacity, and something that you communicate clearly. If the price really goes up tomorrow, say it. But don't just create this artificial urgency. If you can really work with 8 people and deliver them quality results, say it. The whole idea here is to give the full information, the real information for your buyers. Because the Prophet, peace be upon him, prohibited najash, which is what is this thing called artificial pressure on the buyer just to articulate the decision. What I'm saying, don't use fake scarcity or urgency. The halal fix is just to be honest and communicate things clearly. The third break in the Russell Brunson funnel is what I call the soap opera sequence, where you're sending super salesy emails to your audience, and it's a sequence that is more like a television drama, and it reads as a performance, not a testimony. The halal fix is actually to have what I call information-based nurturing, because you want to give your audience genuine information to make a fully informed decision. You don't want to use any sleazy tactics to make them buy now. No, tell them everything about you, your methodology, so they can trust you and make an informed decision. At the end of the day, the people that buy with an informed decision are going to be your best clients, and you can deliver them incredible results. Because people who buy out of emotions, they will quit out of emotion. So the same way you got them as clients is the same way you will lose them. And the fourth break is the one-time offer that Russell Brunson has. What it has is that when someone buys your main program, it has just this minimum reflection window where people have a limited time offer for a limited period of time. And this pressures people to buy when the emotion is peak. And similar to the previous thing, your audience doesn't have the full information. Instead, the halal fix for this, you can still upsell people, but wait 24, 48, 72 hours so people can make an informed decision again. The buyer's protected right is to be recognized after the transaction. That's actually a fatwa that I have seen in the Islamic world, and that's a really, really good principle to operate your business. Give everything that your clients need to know. Do not hide away anything. You can still use the upsells and every other tactic from Russell Brunson funnel, but as I mentioned, do it in a halal, ethical way, the ways that I showed you. So how your halal funnel will look like, it will go through 4 stages. First and foremost is the awareness, where people will recognize who you are. So replace all of your fear-based lead magnet with a context and a document that basically gives the full Islamic clarity about what you do. The second stage will be trust. So you, instead of having this attractive character persona, just have consistent Islamic lens testimony. No, I'm the expert. Say that you have done this thing and be honest about what you have done. The stage 3 is the decision. So instead of basically using the scarcity, urgency tactics that are fake, you can still use them, but let them be real. And the last stage is simply the post-purchase reinforcement. Yes, you can use that, but do not use this fake urgency again. Give the full information to your clients, because the clients that you get that have the full picture will be the clients that give the most baraka in your business, which is the hidden business multiplier. And that's actually what we do in my one-on-one program, where I have helped more than 120 coaches by now with scaling their businesses. We do this through the so-called Falah blueprint that is in alignment with the Islamic principles. We leverage halal marketing strategies and AI. And if you want to see if your business right now has the baraka in order to grow and has the capacity to get more high-ticket clients, you can click the first link in the description, where you can find a free business baraka quiz that will show you and diagnose your business in less than a few minutes and gives you specific action steps on what you can do so you can attract baraka clients.